afternoon and welcome to the launch of our 4-year HRC project, Cross-Language Dynamics, Reshaping Community. It is all about the relationship between language and community in a world that is changing, that is becoming both more networked but also more fragmented. But I'd also like to stress that we're not just studying communities as objects of study, but we also hope to infuse the way we go about our work with community acting as a dynamic principle. So we're aiming to help reinvigorate the modern languages community and also to strengthen university commitments to local community heritage. So community is both an object of study and a principle by which we go about our work.
I'm a Strategy and Development Manager at the HRC in our Languages, Literature and International Engagement team. Congratulations to Stephen and his team, and indeed to the other OWRI PIs as well and their team, for getting through the process. I think OWRI is probably more relevant now than ever, what with questions around things like multiculturalism, community cohesion and migration related to kind of political events recently. So I think that it's a really important initiative to get behind, and I'm very glad that we're at the stage we are now where it will start to be delivered.
Stand to thy clap, old man, I'm in the breathing.
The transnational strand focuses especially on Russian, Arabic and Spanish-speaking communities. We are interested in developing cinema in all sorts of different ways, and we are especially interested in collaborating with one of our core partners, namely Tyneside Cinema.
For the first time, social scientists, political scientists will be able to use language sources to enlighten political discourse on a subject like this. So Chatham House is our partner in terms of generating responses to some of the issues that we'll be addressing, and we'll work with Chatham House both for Arabic and for Russian.
This translingual strand of the project is hosted at the Institute for Modern Languages Research. The translingual strand then considers the concept of a translingual community from a modern languages and a historical perspective, and it aims to encourage awareness among modern languages scholars of the significance and the usefulness of the translingual, especially as an empowering practice. Clearly, issues of community, of identity, language affinity, language politics are all important in translingual practices.
Few people with responsibility for frontline services, I think, will deny that knowledge about language or languages and access to a pool of people with knowledge of languages is essential in order to run a major city these days. At a time when universities are downscaling their language degree programs, part of that challenge surely must be to help higher education institutions to adjust the delivery of their language research and language teaching and to adapt it to the real needs of society.
金色的童年，金色的童